Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. Today I have a little bit of a different video for you. Mainly, I've been showing off cards, whether it be Wade Boggs or vintage cards in my collection, but today is a little bit different. And it's based on something I got in the mail today. So, as part of today's mail, I got a Wade Boggs pin. So I thought I would show off some of my Wade Boggs pins in my memorabilia collection. I've done a couple videos on my Wade Boggs memorabilia. The most recent one was a closer look at my display cases, a couple of them that I have in bookshelves and stuff. The pins were part of that video, but were mixed in with a whole bunch of other stuff. So since I got this one pin in today, thought I would do a specialized video just taking a look at my Wade Boggs pins. So let's go take a look. Let's start off with the pin that I got in the mail today. I believe the listing said it was a Yankee Stadium giveaway. It's in the shape of a stamp. You can see the perforated edges there. It says Wade Boggs, New York Yankees. With a lot of these pins, you don't know the year it was made or the manufacturer, so I'm going by what the seller said. Pick up a lot of these on eBay if it looks like a pin that I don't have. This one wasn't too expensive. I sometimes pick them up to add to my collection. All right, now let's take a look at some of my older pins, and we'll go up to the pins that are from his Hall of Fame induction. This, I believe, is my oldest pin. It's from 1982. It's about 3.5 inches across there. Not sure what the 307 represents. There's nothing on the back. The reason why I know this is from 1982 is that I have the, you want to call it the proof, or it's blank backed. It was actually what was put over the pin there to make it. And it says Sports Photo Associates Inc., Paterson, New Jersey, 1982. The next one, I believe, dates from 1983. This one's maybe about 3 inches wide. And the reason why I think it's from 1983 is I have an 8x10 photo signed by Boggs, and he signed it below his signature. He put the year 83. So this was taken from like that same image. There's nothing on the back, but I think it may date from around 83. Here's a 1984, you can see it here, Fun Foods pin. Number 43 of 133, third base, average 325, 1984 MLBA for the Players Association, I guess, yeah. So there is the Fun Foods, and I also have the, I don't know, the cutout, the proof. I don't know if this was from maybe a sheet, because there's no, it's a blank back there, and it doesn't look like it's big enough to wrap around completely, so don't know if this is what was actually used to go on the pin. But yeah, I have that little proof piece there. All right, here is one from 1992. It's a Vincetown button, number 69 and 120. And you may not be able to see it there, but it says baseball buttons, Vincetown, New Jersey. Now this says 1991. Of course, on the front it says 1992. I know there are various discrepancies regarding these Vincetown buttons, whether they're actual or pins actually. If I don't know, these are legit. I think they are, but regardless, I picked it up. All right, here is one. This is another 3.5 inch pin. This one may be more, these may be more of like buttons than pins, but it's the same thing. So this one's about 3.5 inches, and I also have the smaller version of the same image. So I thought that was pretty cool, picking those two different size ones up. This one here, it's not a pin, not a button, not sure what you call it. Again, looks like an older picture, maybe late 80s, possibly. But there's no back to it. There's no pin. There's no hook for a button. Not sure what you would classify this as, but cool pickup I had. Here is a pin that is designed off his 1983 Topps rookie card. Again, there is no year of when this was made or who made it, but interesting item I picked up. All right, now this one I believe is, these two I think are made by the same artist or company. I've seen these sort of paired together. This one is like listed as the blue name version with him batting, and then here is the white name version of him fielding. So this one has, and you need a magnifying glass to see this, the maker and the year. But the back of this pin doesn't have anything. So I don't know if it is the same company or artist, but they sort of go together. This one's a little bit bigger, of course. Okay, here's one that I have in its original packaging, a Star Shots. And you can, if you take this out here, you can set it up as a display. It's from 1991, Major League Baseball greats. There is the back. So a little bit of stats for him there. All right, before getting into, okay, we got a couple here before we get into Hall of Fame pins and I guess buttons. This is one commemorating his 3,000th hit. Now this one does say it's Peter David, and I'm assuming it was produced in probably late 1999 after he got his 3,000th hit. This may be, well, this wasn't a stadium giveaway. As you can see, this was designed to be on display in like a gift shop or something like that. But cool pin. And then the last one here, this is a very unique pin. It's a combination pin. I've only seen one other, and that's my buddy Rich. I believe he has one. Found this on eBay, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. It's again very unique. I think this is a Little League pin, and because it says District 10 Florida, and District 10 there in Florida, if you can see there with the glare. 3,000 hit club, and this was in 2000. Of course, he had his 3,000th hit in 1999, but the top piece is a separate pin and the bottom piece is a separate pin, but when you put them all together, looks like he is on the merry-go-round. So really cool, interesting pin there. All right, now let's get into the stuff from the Hall of Fame. This one here is more of like a button, I guess, of his Hall of Fame plaque, and of course, with it being so round, you can't see all the detail of his plaque. But yeah, used around the time that he went into the Hall. Here is, now these are actually magnets, so not pins, not buttons, but a magnet. This is one for the Red Sox. This is the one for the Yankees. I don't recall there being one done with him on the Devil Rays. So I'm going to have to be on the lookout to see if there's one of these magnets for the Devil Rays. So if you see one, let me know. All right, some more Hall of Fame pins here. Now this one doesn't have anything about Boggs per se, but is Friends of the Hall of Fame, 2005 member, and of course he went in 2005, so I picked this one up to add to the collection. This one is a standard gift shop pin, 2005 Boggs Sandberg, $7.50, but basic. All right, now this one, again, this version here, I believe you could find in just the general gift shops and stores in Cooperstown. It says 2005 induction, Boggs Sandberg. It's hard to see there with that blue. There you go. Maybe that's a little bit better angle there. National Baseball Hall of Fame. That was for the induction. Now, again, this is the very common one that you can pick up anywhere. You can probably find on eBay for a couple bucks. But I also have the press version that was given out to select members of the press, and you can see it's a little bit larger. All right, how that fits there, at least on the bottom for the name. But the way you can tell that this is a press button, or pin, I should say, is that on the back, and hopefully you'll be able to see this here. There you go. It is serial numbered. This one is 436 out of 2,300. So only 2,300 of these pins were made and supposedly just given out to members of the press corps. So if you've collected any of these pins, these press pins, you know that they command quite a premium sometimes over just these standard pins. And finally, another press. It's not a pin, not a button, more of a pendant, I guess you could say. Let me get it out here of its case. You could sort of hang it on a necklace, or I guess a keychain, although I wouldn't trust it. But anyway, on the back here, this is also serial numbered, but this is serial numbered only. This is 132 out of 250. So only 250 of these were made, and again, I believe given out to members of the press. So pretty rare item there. And the last item is again, more of a store-bought item, gift shop thing at the Hall of Fame. It is the multi-pin set, I guess, for the Hall of Fame class. You got Boggs, you got Sandberg, so 2 different pins for them, and it is serial numbered. There's 2,500 sets. This is number 324. Nothing really on the back there, but you'll see these on eBay for maybe like 25 bucks. So there you have it, a more detailed look at my Wade Boggs pin collection as part of my overall memorabilia collection. If you like this video, would appreciate a thumbs up. If you have missed out on some of my recent videos, you can check them out here. And if you're not a subscriber, would love for you to be a subscriber to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I post my next video, and you can do that right there. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.